Okay, so this is the second time making this video. It's the first time it didn't publish. Got a question from raokenx about why do Orthodox mock or dislike the Protestant view of best friends with Jesus or personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Uh, in Orthodoxy, Jesus Christ is um, overly obviously God, um, God incarnate, the Trinity. The burning, especially the burning bush, whenever there's depictions of the burning bush, it's always Mary with Christ. Why? Because the burning bush episode had 1 foot in heavenly realm, 1 foot in the material realm. So you have Virgin Mary, who's the material, and God the Son, who becomes Christ when he's clothed with her flesh. And God is always seen as something. In Orthodoxy, we even say the great and terrible Christ when we do a certain blessing. God is both awful and awesome. He's both terrific and terrible. There's a sense of awe. Usually the word is dread. It's not a word that's really used today. It's a blend of absolute terror and fear with ecstasy. I'm sure the atheists are going to have a psychological field day with that one. But yeah, we're one of the only religions that still has the fear of God. It grovels before God, basically. I wouldn't really say it's groveling. We're inheritors for the Son. But let's look at that too. There's only one elect in Orthodoxy, that's Christ. Just like there's only one church. We're united to Him when we become believers. And yes, of course, there are other sheep, and Orthodoxy understands that it is people who are not in Orthodoxy, Protestant Catholicism, who do have true Orthodoxy, who are part of the church, but who aren't united by the means that we can know of here, like baptism or chrismation. And there, who knows? Maybe there are those who are outside of even the realm of Christianity: Muslims, Jews, Mandeans, Zoroastrians. So this is one of the reasons why Orthodox don't bother with that question. Well, what about 4,000 years ago, the Aboriginal people of Australia? Would they be saved? I mean, that's why it's no. God takes care of His own. But this is the God of the universe that we're talking about. It's not Christ who's the son of the God of, no, this is Him. Iahon, He who is. So you see cross and back of Christ, and there's 3 Greek letters. Iahon, the existing one. He who is. It's the same thing as I am that I am. So there's no, you don't go. This is not a pair of schoolgirls who go to their best girlfriend and bicker and cry and gossip and stuff like that. It's not how you treat. This is your master. This is one who gives all life. It's even deeper. I shouldn't even say master. This is the actual energy. I mean, you wouldn't have that relationship to your blood, would you? I mean, it's a vital force. The act of Christ coming, dying and resurrecting is kind of like if you could picture a planet moving away and suddenly an invisible hand just pulls it toward another direction, and it will go that other direction until it falls into the sun or the black hole or whatever. The incarnation was a pivotal event that wrenched the course of history in another direction. That the world is sliding in one direction, pulls it back. And yeah, it's not at heaven yet, but it's inevitably falling towards heaven. And keep in mind, heaven is not a paradise. It's not, this fanciful realm where you're going to go and I'm going to fly and I'm going to do, no. Kingdom of heaven is something more mysterious, shrouded in darkness, even though it's bounding with the uncreated light. I think I've gone over that before. Also, if this didn't answer your question, it's not clear. If this is not what you meant by it, send me another one. But also, I got to tell you, you said you have to travel 2 hours to get to an Orthodox church. I live in Chicago, with the biggest Greek population outside of Athens. We have the biggest Polish population outside of Warsaw. We've got many Ukrainians, Russians, Eastern Bloc people, and yet I still, and many Arabs, and yet I still have to go an hour and a half. Why? Because a lot of Orthodox churches get caught up in nationalism. Church, 12, 15 minutes away from me. Right now I could walk out the door, be there 15 minutes tops. They're nationalists. They only care about you being Greek. They don't really give a damn about Orthodoxy. Uh, and then there's OCA churches, which I really don't like. I'm particular to the Antiochian hymns, the Arabic tones. And the Arabs are a lot more welcoming, and they're truly Orthodox. They don't want to blend Orthodox Protestantism, and they want everyone to become Orthodox, unlike the Greeks who think Orthodoxy is only for the Greeks, or some strange headbanger nationalism type stuff that you'd get with maybe the Serbs or the Bulgarians. But this is all generalization. I don't want to put down anybody, but I'll go into why Orthodoxy took so many forms. Why America is basically the only country where we have every Orthodox church and its different little metropolitans and patriarchs here. Why don't we have an Orthodox Church in America? We do, but we don't use it. I'll go into that later. But I guess I'm trying to tell you, you might have to drive 3 hours to actually find a good Orthodox church. But I want you to go to All Saints Monastery. It's on here. Just type in All Saints Monastery, one word, and you'll get the YouTube channel of Archbishop Lazar. He is a genius when it comes to Orthodoxy. Listen to what he says. This is the true essence of Orthodoxy, and you'll be amazed at how different it is from what you've heard from the Catholics and the Protestants. So I hope this works. I hope this uploads correctly and gets published. Peace. Have a happy Holy Week, or blessed Holy Week. Also, Good Friday, the reading in the 12 Gospels, falls on Thursday night, because our day begins at sundown, just like it did in the Old Testament, and it ends at sundown. So from Thursday night to Friday at sundown, that would be our Friday. So that's why a lot of the workings of the church are kind of offset. You'll see matins at night and vespers in the morning sometimes. But yeah, I want you to check out All Saints Monastery. It's Archbishop Lazar's thing. You could even just type in Dancing with Unicorns, and it'll show up. That's his refutation of creationism. Peace. Thank you again, raokenx, and keep the questions coming.